Hi, today we're going to be making this cute little firefly or lightning bug. You can see that he's actually lit up, and I'll show you how to do that in just a little bit. So let's go over the things that you're going to need. You're going to need a plastic Easter egg. Most of us have those. And then you're going to need 2 pipe cleaners of the same color. And then you're going to need 1 pipe cleaner that is a different color. Okay, and what I did, you're also going to need some eyes, and I'm going to use my sticker eyes that I usually use. You're going to need a tea light candle, and you're going to need a pin. This is a thumbtack from my bulletin board. You're going to need a pair of scissors, and then you're also going to need either a piece of paper and some tape, or I'm going to be using this duct tape that I found here at the library. Okay, so first off, let me put these things aside. I'll scoot him back. He got a little bit rumpled on the way up here. Okay, you're going to take your egg, open it up, and you may want to have a big person do this because you're going to have to put your finger and hold it, and then you're going to poke 3 holes, and these are going to be, if this is the middle, you're going to go, I'm going to use mine this way, you're going to go a little bit under where the middle would be, and you're going to poke 3 holes in. You kind of have to push hard, and then I usually give mine a little bit of a wiggle just to make sure that hole's good. Okay, can you see that hole that I poked in there? Okay, and I'm going to do 3 of those. That's where his leg's going to go in. Need 1 more, and then I'll give you another close-up. Okay, so you can see those 3 holes, and then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. And see how I can tell that it's just a little bit below this dot, and there's my first hole. So I can do the same thing on this side. Here's my dot that's originally on the egg. So I'm going to put my line right here, and I'm going to do the same thing. And if you're putting your finger inside like I am, watch you don't stab it, or like I said, have a big person help you with this part. The rest of it you'll be able to do on your own. Okay, so I have 3 holes on that side. Then I have taken my pipe cleaners and I cut them into, look, it's about the size of my big finger. So on yours you'll need a little bigger than your big finger. And then this is what you do. Find that hole, and you're going to stick the end into it. Okay, it's going to take a little bit of pushing to get it in there. Once it's in, put mine in a little bit farther. Okay, once it's in, then you're going to take this part and just kind of twist it around. You don't really have to knot it. You just kind of have to bend it so it doesn't come back out. And then later we're going to bend the leg that way and then out like this. So it makes a foot. Okay, see how I just bent it over inside? I might have went off camera because I was watching what I was doing instead of what you were watching. So just in case, that's what I did. Okay, so again, I'm going to push one of these, get the tip in through the hole, and I just cut these off with scissors. Oh, I'm going to have to make that one a little bigger. Okay, so I gave that one, I'll put the pin back in and gave it a little bit of a wiggle so I could get it back in here a little easier. And then see how it's inside? And then I'm just bending it around in there so that's in place. And then I'll do the same with each one. I'll bend it to look like a leg and a foot. Okay, and then you're going to do the same on the other side. So you're going to put all 6 of your pipe cleaners in this case mine are purple. And then we'll come back and I'll show you what to do next. Okay, now I've got his legs on, and I'm going to go ahead and use my stickers and put on his eyes. Put my camera down for a second. Okay, now that his eyes are on, I'm going to do the same thing I did before. Right above his eye, I'm going to poke a hole here and right there, and then that's going to be for his antenna. You're going to do the same thing. You're going to feed it through just like you did the legs, only this time you're going to kind of curl the top to make his antenna. Okay, once I get his antennas in, then I'm going to use a black marker. I'm going to draw him a little mouth. And then that part's done with his face. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to use that duct tape to form his wings. And what I did was I cut a piece of duct tape and then I folded it over, but not quite all the way. Okay, see how I left a spot there? I'm going to tuck that down. And then I take my scissors and cut it into a little wing shape. And then that wing shape will get stuck. See where it's still sticky? Stick that on his back. And that's one of his wings, and you'll have to do 2 of those. Okay, once you've got his 2 wings on, then the next thing you're going to need is that tea light. These are the little lights that you can turn on the bottom here. I'm not going to pull mine out because it's actually still sealed. And then you insert it so that the fake flame part is in the back. And then just close his head around that. Okay, then your little lightning bug is done. And when you turn that light on, he will glow. And they look really cute. All right, hope you enjoyed the project. We'll see you next time.